Hi, sweet friends. I wanted to come outside and give you all a tour of what I'm growing because I just can't stop looking at my baby plants. So, hopefully, it will help to spread some joy and cheer and hope. So, here we go. So, it's been raining a lot, and I have them in this little makeshift rain shelter. It's just a fish tank that we don't have fish in right now. But here are all my little sprouts. They're all numbered and they're all growing the best they can. It's been kind of cloudy, so they're doing their best. And this is my most recent sprouting. These are melons and squashes and cucumbers. So most of this first row is basil. There's this little seed mix I got. So there's 3 different types of basil in the number 1. So I'm trying to get one of each. And then number 2 is, I think, just some Italian large leaf basil. This one is chives. Number 5 is fennel. So I got some fennel growing. This row is a lot of tomatoes, really typical little tomato seedlings. Some of them are doing better than others. These are a really slow growing variety, but they are rare. They're like little heirloom varieties. So hopefully those, even if they're slow growing, will still give some really cool fruit. Number 17, that's still tomato here. Number 19. So number 19 is this plant. I call it sorrel, but obviously it also goes by bloody dock. I've got 2 types of sorrel growing. This one with the red veins, and then I have another kind that was gifted to me from the Expo Farm. So that's growing in number 19. Number 26, these are all holy basil. So holy basil is an herb that is known well in Ayurvedic medicine, and it's a really fragrant plant, and you can make it into tea. So this is my first time growing that. I'm pretty excited about that. So here's the seed packet for the holy basil. It's also known as tulsi, and it attracts a lot of pollinators, so I'm excited to have that growing in my garden. Number 8 is chard. I planted all these chards. Hopefully the season here in Los Angeles stays cool enough for these to grow well. Going back to the sorrel you can eat. That's why I'm growing it, and it does really well in the heat. These little seeds back here, these are beets. I'm hoping that it's not too late for beets, and I have some growing in the yard, and they may not be ready for cultivation this season, but you can eat beet greens, so that's always good. Got some of those growing. Now number 27 is something that I'm really excited about, but I've been struggling getting them to sprout. I think I've planted like 8 or 9 cells and only 4 of them have done well, but it is okra, red okra, and okra does really well. So okra does really well in the heat, and although it's not going to be hot this month probably, I want something that will be growing into the summer, that can provide fruit into the summer, and I've heard okra grows really fast, but this is my first year growing okra, so wish me luck with that. Now here in this tray are the things that I'm super excited about: the melons and the cucumbers. So these are still a ways out from producing fruit, but I'm trying a bunch of different plants this year, varieties. So here at 25, I have watermelons that are growing. 24 is a muskmelon. It's going to be a teeny tiny muskmelon, which some of us know as cantaloupe. It's the fruit with the orange inside. And then right here we have Kajari melons, which are an Indian melon. It is plant popularized by one of my favorite YouTubers, Jess from Roots and Refuge Farm. I can definitely say that I've been influenced by her in the best way. So these Kajari melons are regular sized melons, and this is the first time I'm growing them, so really excited to see how those turn out. Number 22 is also popularized by Roots and Refuge Farm, and these are Keuka melons. They're teeny tiny melons. Actually, they're cucumbers. They're closer to the cucumber family, and they're also known as Mexican sour gherkins or mouse melons. So you can imagine how small they are if they're called mouse melons, and they have this sweet little pattern on the outside that makes them look like watermelons, but I believe they taste more like cucumbers. And here I've got another okra and another tomato trying to get started there. And at number 20, I have one of my favorites, Persian baby cucumbers, and these Persian cucumbers did super well for me this actually up until last December. They just kept giving fruit and growing, so I really liked them, and I bought more seeds, and I'm really excited about those, especially getting them started a little earlier this year so I can get more cucumbers off of them. So that's what I'm growing in my sprouting trays, and I'm really excited for this coming garden season. And I wanted to know if I could be of service in any way, helping you all. If any of you want to start your own gardens, if you want suggestions, if you need troubleshooting help or recommendations or best practices, or what should I grow right now, let me know. Let me know if you want to see a series on that. I am really got so much joy by my garden. You can see my tower garden in the back there, and I'm really excited about growing stuff this year, and I want to share with you, but obviously I can't physically share with people right now, so let me know what I can share from my experience or, you know, recommendations, and I can be of service in that way right now. So